No, yeah, but artists, yeah. Actually, this is a remix, right? But we had to mention this because, well, it's done really well. So we just without stretching it out and the delay and the local, you know,
Without further ado.
yeah, the local dramatics. Sometimes I'm like inducing this thing. Agent Sasco have a remix with Bounty Killer and Kabaka Pyramid. Remix to Loco. Um, whichever one of you guys want to talk about it, share first. Go ahead.
So for me, I love the original. I'm actually disappointed the original wasn't a bigger record. I thought it was very well done, innovative. Sasco stepping outside the box. I think Sasco right now is into quality over quantity. I think maybe financially wise, he feels okay or in a good place. And he's just trusting the process, it seems. No forcing it. When he has a record, he comes, put it out. Everything is his own now. He's another one that's at the forefront of branding. Everything weird lately, I'm own brand, right? You see him logo. Him put even him own son in the record. And to me, he seems to be applying a lot of some of the Nipsey philosophies what we got used to seeing Nipsey do. I see some of that in Sasco. He's building his house for the most part on his own. He's doing a lot of little pieces and sharing it with other people. All about growth. He's letting you see inside his family and how he's trying to keep a good family with his wife and kids as a role model. So Sasco is one who was supposed to live with heart to heart and respect him because he come up under certain other artists. They used to say him sound like Bujo. Then he used to par with Red Square and Spraga. And him kind of come out and find him own now where him a leader. Like him say, remember him about on the original, him said the humble calf are one of the goat now. I think I himself him a talk about. And him lyrical
slap, yo.
You just talented to me and gifted. But like the fact I'm bringing Bounty on the remix, I actually thought Bounty sounded very fresh. It's been a while since me, and I think that has to do with the beat.
Yeah.
I think that has to do with the beat and the innovation on the track. And I think other artists need to probably use some other artists who take risks to help them with their project. I might be wrong, but I feel like a lot of time artists in Jamaica, we get stuck. We're working with the same people and working with ourselves alone. I think the hip hop artists, they tend to have no problem gathering a group of people or getting a fresh take from someone else. And I think this El Bounty sounded very fresh to me. It made me want to hear more records of Bounty with probably Sasco on it or Sasco executive produce the project. Yeah. So I think we need to work on the business sides where we include other people for executive produce a project and don't just keep everything in-house.
Yeah.
Kabaka is another one, lyrical, strong lyrics. He's always innovative, always doing his thing. I like him on the track. I like the video again. I did like the original video because it was filmed in quarantine. It was just him. This video was mostly just, it was his son, actually, his son playing a younger him. And I don't know about the guy playing Bounty or who playing Kabaka. I don't think that's their kids. But the whole concept was about the younger versions of themselves. That was different. So to me, Sasco is thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
It's just to me disappointing he's not getting all the flowers he deserves because he should have more views. Loco to me was one of the best records come out of dancehall this year, personally.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Sasco is hands down a veteran, right? And for a long time, he's been working since in high school. I believe he was writing for like Spraga Benz and stuff like that, right? Before he left high school, So
we should say believe so, because we don't know for a fact that he was actually writing for Spraga. To say something like that,
allegedly.
I mean,
Allegedly.
Yeah, because some
Right?
people take them thing they're personal, you know. Some artists
Yes.
feel a way about that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, you're right, allegedly, because I've been following up at the time Assassin, his career and his growth and everything. So hats off to Assassin, definitely, without a doubt. The track Loco, that's probably one of my favorite dancehall tracks for this year as well. The way he puts it together, his lyrical content and the way how he kind of samples himself. We just talked about sampling. He sampled himself in the hook and throughout the song. That was different. Or he's saying crazy, and so it was fresh to me. Classic, it gives you a classic vibe, and then
Yes.
the
But then it
spitting is
pumps.
just
Yeah, yeah.
hot. You know what I mean? So definitely love the remix.
Yeah.
It was a good collab with Bunty. It was nostalgic to me because that remind me back when Bunty and Sham was doing a lot of collabs and working together.
Mm.
So definitely one for the vault. I believe
Yes.
this track is gonna be a classic. I've listened to it about 100 times so far. One of those tracks I go back to get hype.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So definitely a banger for me. You know what I mean? So
I like to think
big up Agent Sasco. Do the thing, yo.
Yeah. So how we treat them this door, right? I think they either remade or chopped up a rhythm. The rhythm where Alazie did the tune pan say real bad man now watch girl. We now watch him.
Yeah.
At the same rhythm. At the same rhythm.
Yeah.
I don't, if memory serves correct, I think the rhythm that they name either 7-inch rhythm or something like that. But for me, this again, I have to agree. I'm not right on the man them skirt tails or whatever or shirt tails. But both the original and this track, this remix, are two of like the best or even put together dancehall tracks for the entire 2020.
This track warranted, no mean for cut it, this track warranted a remix.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some might get that. Some might get it. It might fly over some of them head.
Yeah.
So it's extremely lyrical. It's so lyrical. If you don't listen it multiple times and listen it over and over, listen it keenly or listen it loud or whatever, you miss a lot, right? So extremely lyrical. I love the rhyme style. I love the rhyme scheme. Love the one drop bass, right? Really, really good production. I think this production is out Assassin's new production house or Agent Sasco new production house or whatever. I don't remember when in production house name or whatever. But it is really, really done well. Right? No. But other than Assassin's part, I like the part I'm want to say, man a general, I'm in a run from Popo. See? He must say, that to me, he must play upon the fact that
General of the army.
Well, that part, but remember, on the verses clashing and run from the police then. Some people, so yeah, it's like him did a play upon that part there, and the thing about this one I like again, the fact that people normally take Bunty as this very serious person. It's like him this to me is like him basically waiting that himself, some humor at himself or whatever, actually have some fun with it, And the other side now, for cap off this remix, Kabaka Pyramid, he said, starting out his part, can I do something a little bit different? And he did do it a little bit different. And I think it was done really well. Even how they introduced each other or whatever to get on to move or segue into the other part of the track. Done really well. Really, Kabaka Pyramid capped it off really well. Don't know if Oliver and Shane have much more to say about this particular remix or track, but you know, if people, this is an example of how to do a remix, honestly, you know, and it bad, it bad, it bad, it bad. I would implore anyone to go and listen, whether you listen reggae music, yes or no, or dancehall music, yes or no. But I implore anyone to listen to this. This is something where, even though it's not, the probably the reason why it not get, well, I don't know why it's not getting the publicity that it probably deserves is because of the times that we're in. But I really like this one. Really, really like it.
I think Sasco also might be suffering similar to the same thing that affecting Spraga. He stayed away a little bit too long sometimes, and he might have lost some of his fan base as well as failed to get new fans or to really build.
Like lose momentum and then have to rebuild the momentum.
Or to lose followers on his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because nowadays it's all about how many subscribers you have. And I don't think his subscribers are where it should be when you compare him to all the other big artists.
But I mean, if this is anything, he stayed away. He stayed away
but
for that period of time, and he's still this sharp, man. Very sharp, very, very sharp.
I mean, he did put out an album. It's not like he wasn't. You know, he's just not putting out a huge amount of singles like before. Because Hope River was one of my favorite albums the year it came out. Was that not last year, the year before? No? I think it was 2018.
Yeah, just Assassin are just one of them artists there. I know I said before, and Oliver and Shane look at me like we're crazy. Like, but to date right now, dancehall artists, I prefer him over I prefer him over many. I'm not gonna say nothing. I prefer him over many right now. Just based off in messaging, based off my lyrics, I prefer him over. I mean, yo, people, if you've never heard me say that I'm a fan of anyone, I'm a fan of Assassin. Bad artist. I'm a lover. I mean, even in life, or I'm living life, in family situation with him, with wife and kids, fun of that whole thing. I support that totally. I'm support him actually, not only him, but them putting it out there as an example for. Don't know if there are any issues
other
there,
families,
but as an example for how
a family should operate.
Yeah,
man. So he's a credible person, is one would I say. Not even just as an artist, but as an individual.
Yeah, solid.
Solid character.
Yeah, you know, I met him briefly years ago at an event, and it was really nice to rap with him for a few minutes. You know what I mean? You would feel like you're just talking to another regular person. There was no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even that quote, the humble care for the goat now.
Yeah.
Like that is like a mantra right now. You know what I mean? And definitely he's one of the goats. Definitely.
Yeah, man. But people again, this is the Reggaecy where we endeavor to preserve the legacy of reggae and dancehall music by discussing important topics. Thank you all for always tuning in. Please don't forget that as you check in, like or dislike if you want, comment.
Yo.
You would like that. Share, but definitely subscribe if you want to. You know, stay connected to the content that we're putting out, new premieres that we're putting out. Please do subscribe. All right.
Thanks. And find us on Instagram at _Reggaecy.
Yes, that is CM Reggaecy here. _REGGAECY. Right. And much love, much respect. Until next time. That is Oliver. That is Shane. My name is Randy. Peace.
Wow.